And I'm getting a ton of feedback. Holy shit.
And it's done.
Testing. Okay,
Yeah, it's not good to me.
Okay. Sorry, you were saying something, Frosty?
Yeah, I was saying that out of character, I'm well, in character, out of character, whatever. I'm really torn apart with the two Inquisitors. Others, they're not really that much of a choices, to be honest. They're like demotion at this point.
And Bungie, are you still with us?
Yeah. In character, Krios would never work for Mackayson.
Really?
No. He's already heretical enough as it is. He doesn't want to be a heretic. The way he sees it, he's probably wrong, is if he can work for the proper Inquisition, he'll be granted some leeway in exchange for his, assistance and service, I guess. Whereas if you were to work with someone who controls Vern, yeah, that pretty much just puts him on the Imperium's and the Mechanicum's hit list. And he likes the Inquisition because funds. That means lots of lovely mechanical gadgets he can, glue onto his body. And that's nice. Working for a radical, that means no money, no resources, no workshops, no Mechanicum friends to give robot arms.
Actually, in this case, the opposite is true. The Puritan would see you as a text priest, and he would expect you to get your resources from the Mechanicus. You've already burned your bridges with the Mechanicus. Mackayson has resources. Nobody understands where he's getting them from, but he has them in spades. And he's the kind that would say, oh, you want a machinary? I can't pronounce that fucking word. Machinerator array? The one that gives you +10 strength, +10 toughness, -5 agility, -5 fellowship, but you can attach any weapon you want as a mechadendrite. He'd say, yeah, sure, let me look into that for you. I'll have one for you next week.
Well, no, that's troubling.
Exactly. That's the mystery of Mackayson, this guy who allegedly has a dead Inquisitor for a boss, having resources galore.
It's not the resources. Krios wants to be part of the Imperium. He wants to be what he figures is part of the good guys. He is all for mankind as a whole, not just the Imperium, not just the Ecclesiarchy. He wants all of it to just generally go well. At the same time, he wants to do his own personal things. But working for someone he considers a radical, ironic as it is, doesn't really float his boat.
Okay. But would you as a player enjoy him in a position where his boat is not being floated?
It'd be nice to see him full of all the stuff I wanted him to be full of eventually, but I can't really see his character being there. I mean, I'm fairly confident and happy to roll something new for Mackayson and co.
Well, I guess that is also the other potential option. Is we party and make up secondary characters for the other party.
Not a bad idea if we had 2 sessions a week.
I was thinking more along the lines of we do doing an arc back and forth can be a little trying actually. So that is
because we've already got arcs going on from different games. Or at least 4 of us in this group do.
Yeah, I'm in 4 groups already, so I don't think I'm going to 5th.
If you could each put the name, I'll actually put the proper spelling for each of them too. And I just get each of you to just put down the one name that you want in.
But I can't decide. You made Machiasen sound like the choice that would be the funnest to play as Kiri.
So the other, it's Puritan or radical is the other way to look at this.
Oh, I know. Jess and I had talked about it, and we came to the conclusion that Kiri would never work for a Puritan.
So then you might need to roll a new character if we went Tacitus.
Right. But I'm hoping we don't.
Alex's point of view on this is that pretty much she doesn't kill things. She wants to keep Kiri alive. Thinks that she obviously thinks that Havicus would kill Kiri for trying to kill Havicus would try to kill Kiri for trying to kill Porcus. And she wants every bit of info, and Alex would want every single bit of information Vern has on the Italian Omega. So she would try to keep both of them in a position where she would be able to keep one alive and get the information out of the other.
I don't know why she likes me so much, but okay.
Well, you remember her for old Navy buddies.
Okay, that seems fair enough.
And she doesn't really care if she has to work for a radical because the Imperium itself has screwed her over before.
Furnace.
There's 6 of us, right?
Yeah, because she believes like this. Oh, okay. I had nothing to do with what happened with the Italian Omega and that planet. Yet you are discharging me and taking everything that I spent my life working toward, and you're just gonna throw me into the wind with a kick to the ass. So she wouldn't really care working for a radical.
We'll put your vote down. We're trying to figure out who we're working for.
Okay, sorry, I was just saying a couple of private messages. And I think I'm just waiting for a response from these people. Okay. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean, Jess. Other concept? Oh, the other character concept. Okay. So, it looks like we've got a predominant vote for Machiasen. So my apologies to those who weren't particularly eager on him. I do promise, though, that regardless, Havicus will still play a major role in the upcoming events, even with Machiasen being the one we're quote-unquote stuck under. And so, without further ado, unless any of you have anything else you'd like to add, we can return to the in-character and just wrap this up.
Okay.
I am going to be fascinated when it comes to the Inquisitor versus Inquisitor conflict that's going to be coming up then.
I don't make it my business to kill other Inquisitors. I'm just going to throw that out there. It seems like it, but... Anyway.
Okay, so back into in-character?
Sure. I need to get sleep. Getting tired.
Sorry. So Talia will request that. Okay, someone I'm getting tons of reverb from. Testing. Still getting it.
It's coming from Brooks' end.
It shouldn't be.
Testing. Okay, it's gone now. All right.
There you go.
Sorry. So Talia will state that we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the Caspian Magnelius device to contact Havictus and request him to come pick up the team and take the demon relic and deal with it properly. Why would... Oh, Shelby Bright doesn't want her using the device. Right. But decision has been made, and Shelby, please excuse yourself from the room because I believe we do not want the relic too close to the device, which will make Tosset rather alert. And wait, the demon relic is in this room? That will shake his confidence that he had earlier, and you see him actually start to visibly tremble at the thought that the demon relic is in this room. And Barna will follow. And with Shelby out of the room, Talia will say, "You don't have to worry anymore now, Tosset. Please." She puts down the device on the table and opens the box. Activate it and send the following distress signal to these coordinates. And she pulls out her data slate and proceeds to give Tosset the signal.
This is a bad idea.
Trios is saying that out loud.
Yep.
Talia sighs and says, "I really just want to get off this ship as soon as possible and get that demon relic back into Havictus' hands. I'm certain that Tosset will do his best to ensure that this operates correctly." Now, Haley and Krios, you may both remember a couple of sessions ago, I gave you both a little tidbit.
No.
No, you don't remember?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just reveal it with the rest of the players. You two were able to also decipher from Tosset's diaries the instructions on how to operate the device.
Well, wow, that seems like something I'd remember.
I'm pretty sure I told the both of you. Maybe I forgot. I thought I told you, like, in text.
I don't remember.
Well, in any event, you sorry, what?
That's okay.
Okay. You two will both know what to look for, what Tosset's working on. So just give me some quick rolls. Yep, you're both watching very carefully, and Tosset is operating it exactly as the detailed instructions in his diary indicated one should operate it. And he reviews the information on Talia's data slate and inputs it correctly. And you guys can confirm he's putting it in properly. The whole while he is, of course, doing prayers and litanies the way, Hale knows how to use technology. Well, Krios can probably just be rolling his eyes like, such unnecessary, pointless. But eventually, Sheena says, you may now input the distress signal that you wish. Talia nods and she types into her data slate, Inquisitor Habitus have uncovered demonic relic, require immediate evac. Please backtrace signal to locate us. Send reply if possible. Basically just says full briefing of mission objective will be explained upon pickup. Torcus in need of medical attention. Ship disabled, in need of repairs or towed back to dock. Situation, however, under control, but need immediate evac due to demonic relic. And she will also add odd tech relic discovered at the ship's bridge, if you guys happen to remember that.
Oh, yeah, the thing that caused Shelby to kill Gallius.
Mm-hmm. So she also mentions that at the end of the report before sending it. There's, a little while the machine glows and hums and makes all the little sound effects that one would expect a tech relic of the Archaeo Age to perform. And after a while, it goes bing, and a text message is downloaded to Talia's data slate saying
capital O-R-L-Y.
What?
Oh, really?
I don't understand.
It was a joke. It's as a text message. Comes back like this.
Oh, I see. That's what you're saying. The response was okay, but no. The response is saying, "Can you confirm that these coordinates are your current coordinates?" If you cannot reply again, we will still dispatch a vessel to these coordinates and attempt to get in contact. Talia, yeah, she will look to Krios, she'll look to Haley, she'll look to Tosset, saying, can anyone confirm that these are our present coordinates?
Actually, we need to roll to see.
If you would actually be able to tell, because not even that information was available on the bridge, because the bridge didn't have, what's it called?
Power.
It didn't have a signal relay to the off-specs and sensor suite, basically. So, yeah, none of you know if those are the correct coordinates. But a few more messages.
Would my navigation?
Actually, yeah, go ahead and do navigation stellar, because you were on the bridge, you couldn't see the stars. It'll be a very tough roll, but go ahead and make it.
Okay. Nope. Hey guys, one holy terror.
Yeah, the coordinates you're reading would suggest that the ship was way further from the planet that you guys left port from, and that you'd have to have traveled through the warp to get that far away from the planet. And well, I mean, there was obviously some warp-related activity, but did you really travel through the warp?
Well, it's the warp, and the warp does silly things to warp travel.
Mm-hmm. But eventually, there'd be some messages sent back and forth with ETA to that location at maximum warp travel speed, yada, yada, yada. And basically it would be, you've got an hour to collect your team and make it to the shuttle bay.
Finally over.
Yeah. So basically they say they're sending a whole ship that will tow this ship to the nearest dock, but they will be taking you off the ship by shuttle because what you have definitely has to be taken off that ship ASAP and dealt with. Talia would, have the machine shut down, toss it to pack it back up, and instruct Krios to carry the device and start leading everybody back up, including Varna and Fergus, and everybody banding together. Talia will tell Alex that she'd like Alex to escort them to the shuttle bay, but once their ship arrives, Alex may return to the captain's side to assist with the recovery of the ship. And they'll send for a med team, basically, will pick up Duran and Torcus after the shuttle has landed. And so, cut up and away, waiting at the shuttle bay. There we are. And I'll center view.
Sorry, Granny the Dawn, we're gonna leave you behind.
Actually, no, you know what? It wouldn't make sense to go to that shuttle bay because that one is a total fucking scrub. You guys would go to the middle loading bay. My mistake. Besides, that one's a lot closer. Yeah.
We don't feel you, Granny.
So basically, they'll have to go pick up Torcus later, but they want to just pick you guys up at the closest loading bay, then they'll fly up to the other loading bay to grab Torcus and Duran. And so the shuttle shows up. And Vern?
Mm-hmm. What?
You recognize the pilot.
Okay. Where?
It's already at the point where I guess Vern wouldn't be the first to go in, would he? They would the prisoners. So I guess Vern, Tosset, and Kiri would be the first asked to enter. Haley, Shelby, Talia in the middle. Alex.
Where are we on the map?
Oh, sorry, I'll recenter.
Okay.
Okay. So basically that sort of layout. And just as you're starting to get aboard the ship, the shuttle, green pulses of energy start to arc through the hall.
Oh,
and
now.
a very deranged sound starts to reverb. The pilot of the shuttle immediately says, "Everybody get in immediately. Does anybody refuse and stay in the green glowy hell?"
No.
Fuck no.
Alex, are you staying aboard the big ship, or are you getting aboard the little ship?
You would complete the whole entire spiel.
Sorry, what was that?
You will complete global for me doing that whole entire spiel.
Sorry. So basically, green arcs of electricity with a very unnatural sound are echoing through celestial heaven. The shuttle in front of you doesn't seem to be protected. Will you stay in the green arcing energies or get on the shuttle? Hello? Is there still Waldo?
Yeah, you still kind of robot at
Okay.
the mid part.
There are green arcs of energy and an unnatural sound aboard the celestial heaven. The shuttle does not have any of that effect ongoing. Will you stay aboard the green glowy hell or get on the shuttle?
Everybody on the shuttle now.
Okay. So we'll just move everybody's token in there. And just imagine the shuttle taking off from the ship after the doors are sealed. And basically, there would be viewports. And as your shuttle leaves, you can see the celestial heaven. Massive arcs of green. Sorry. Sorry, I spontaneously died. Sorry, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Those green arcs of energy that you were seeing inside the ship are tiny compared to massive ones arcing around the exterior of the ship. And in a blink, the ship disappears.
What the?
The Emperor?
Would Alex know what exactly happened?
That was not travel. You've never seen warp travel act like that before. Sheldon, nothing you've ever studied has ever been in line with the, maybe it was some kind of warp spell or chaos or something. But
hey, I'll see your grenade launcher.
Well, I didn't have a grenade launcher.
Hey, I lost my stealth suit and my suit of armor. Thank you very much. And this whole stuff.
Also, and your chainsaw you picked off, they got given to Sunshine.
Oh, that dick better give it back.
Orcus and Duran also disappeared.
I just had a terrible realization. My last can.
No, you would have carried that. That was in the hallway.
Okay. So,
It's pretty good.
Oh, I suppose before we end this, I give Alex's chainsaw back to Alex, and look all sad puppy about doing it.
Alex doesn't respond. You just see her stare at the viewport and just whisper out, "Sigmund." The Emperor, Sigmund, no.
Sigmund is the fantasy name. Well, I guess the Imperium's large enough that somebody could give the Emperor the nickname Sigmund.
No, by the Emperor, no. Sigmund. She's referring to her nephew she just lost.
Oh, the captain, right. But yes, Vern, if you do make your way to the cockpit, you'll recognize the pilot. Or are you already not going to the cockpit?
Sorry, what?
Would you go to the cockpit?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, you will recognize the pilot. That same pilot who brought you, Veda, Brutus, and...
You're going complete robo.
It is the same pilot who brought you, Veda, Brutus, and Evelyn to Caldana that first time.
Oh. Behind the mask.
And the doors to the cockpit will seal and lock with a Vern up there, and the rest of you still back in the hold.
Go and take a seat over here.
So now you're on a shuttle with the demonic relic, a nobleman who is very much full of himself, cyber mastiff handler and her puppy, and a couple of various levels of questionably heretical inquisitorial agents. How did you all find your first mission together in Dark Heresy?
I'm sad about my chainsword, gosh darn it.
It did well. I can bumble through like a maniac, and I can still make it through.
I got to shoot
Again,
things.
somehow it's going to end up with Vern being the only survivor of his team.
I mean, 90% of the time, I just made every single fucking decision on that spot. No planning, nothing. I just, okay, let's go. Like this.
Well, to be fair, Veda made a lot of plans for Vern. Vern occasionally ignored them, but
Yeah.
Veda did a lot of hard work to get you through that mission, Vern. I hope you appreciate all her sacrifice and she just keeps on helping you.
Yeah, well,
Veda's finally not a negative.
she is a, goddamn.
She's a valuable member of the team.
Oh, there it goes.
And also she's dead, but for some reason I can see her and hear her and speak to her.
Wait, she's dead? I thought she was a servo. Where did I get that idea in my head?
Well, actually, that would be a suiting punishment for Veda, considering what she did to about 500 servo skulls.
Oh, it wasn't that many. It was 200.
200 servo skulls.
It would be so surprising though when we get back to the Machias' ship and there's a Veda skull going like there, and Izzy goes up to Flynn and go, "Hi!" in Veda's voice.
And then Vern takes his stub revolver and puts it on the temple of her head.
So,
it turns out Machias made copies just in case.
final tally, Krios lost his robes, his team, his dignity, but he got a broken las cannon.
Yeah, I lost my redundant las pistol, but I got a redundant las cannon, so I guess I profited.
And a hell
Did you
rifle.
get a melter?
Sure, just get a hell gun.
Hellgun, that's it.
We also remember he also gained a girlfriend and a pet dog.
Yeah. Yep. I think you did pretty well there. Alex, sorry, what was that, Brooke?
I thought it was Krios only allowed to have, like, maybe a friend. All of a sudden, he's got a girlfriend?
Well, he's going to port with her. We all know it.
Who says we haven't?
They're going to interface.
Well, technically, he already ported with her back in the med bay when she was trying to heal him.
Good point. Very good point.
They're going to interface.
Alex, I'm not sure what Alex gained, but she lost another chapter of her life.
She's lost her home a second time.
Yeah.
She's lost the only surviving member of her family that was willing to take her on.
Well, actually, what you gained was the Tower of Omega.
Oh yeah, information on the Tower of Omega and a friend in Kiri.
I wouldn't go that. Kiri's not keep friends, and she's been known to stab them in the back, quite literally. I mean,
well, she considers you a friend because she reminds you of some of her old needy buddies.
Well, look at it this way, Bobo. This is VT's campaign. Your nephew there is guaranteed to come back a demon.
No, not necessarily a demon.
Come back as
I don't want
something.
to spoil anything, but
come back as something.
Would you remember what happened to Veda's mother?
What happened to Veda's mother? What happened to Veda's mother?
Oh, we'll just let you find out for yourself.
Talia was an NPC, so I won't really go through what she gained and lost. Shelby, she gained a negative Torcus. Ha ha!
That's a win for
And
all.
Duran.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the Duran one is kind of iffy, though. She might have lost Duran, or she might have gained a lack of Duran. It really depends on how you slice it.
Well, did Duran really do much of anything? I don't think she really lost anything there.
Well, she did rescue his life twice.
The only thing
Duran?
Duran, yeah. The statue almost fell on top of Duran. She pushed the statue, shattered. You still have a piece of that statue. You have, like, the last remaining piece of the ship. I mean, not that the ship is destroyed, but, you know, hold on to that rock. What else did Shelby lose in game? I think she gained some insanity points or corruption or something.
from Gallius.
That's right.
We lost Gallius.
We lost Gallius.
Every time she used psychic abilities near or on Gallius, she gains corruption points.
Yes, there may have been a new perspective with the whole my powers sometimes go bad, and a demon. Well, I'll just bitch slap that. Haley, she gained some potential new allies and the respect of an inquisitorial agent. She lost and a fate point. She gained a fate point. She lost any hope of finding out what happened to her mother, unless, of course, wherever she's about to go has some connections to that. Toss it, it's NPC. We won't bother talking about him. And Vern, he lost it. Well, he gained a speed hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then some new armor. And what he lost a long time ago, and that was his mind.
Well, he also lost a gun.
And one of his balls, but that was also a long time ago.
The gun's going to get replaced in no time.
Yeah, but me and that gun, we went through so much. I mean, that thing mutilated like 20 mutants.
Good times.
Which gun was it that you killed your father with?
It was his Carnodon, I believe.
Okay.
I just picture it now.
Used your father's own gun on him, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vern, leave it to Vaden's not the only one who's killed a parent now, by the way. Vern killed his own dad with his dad's own Carnodon.
I just picture this now, though. Instead of there's a second voice now in Vern's head, and it's the heavy stubble that just got lost.
It just goes
Why did you abandon me? Why do you sound like that?
No, it just goes rat-a-tat-tat-tat in Vern's head. What the fuck is that?
It's somehow you're able to understand the rat-a-tat-tat.
Okay. So it's now 1:30 a.m. in my time, so I think I'm going to have to call it a night. But I really do welcome any feedback, concerns, complaints. I do want the following games to be fun for everyone. So if you do have concerns, let me know. I'll do my best to make sure that we resolve them. And I do believe I have a way to help the 3 characters who are least likely to want to join the Kaizen, because there's going to be hope for you yet. And Vern, you've got a lot of explaining to do.
He's also going to get a massive bonus after this, probably.
Give or take.
bonus, boners. He'll get one of them.
So, once again, thank you all, and I'm just going to disconnect myself from the call, but I will still communicate with some people in Skype for just a little while, and then I'll head to bed. So, next, the 31st, we will be starting with an introduction to Makaisen and his stable, and explaining how each of your characters are expected to work with that group. And from there, we will reveal actually a very big secret about Makaisen, and it will explain quite a few things, but it might also raise some more questions for those who know what to look for. And then you'll be given a brief mission. Oh, right, that's what I was forgetting to say. 3,750 experience for all of you. And just contact me during the week, and we'll try and figure out how you want to spend that, or if you just want me to spend it on your behalf with attention towards the things you want most. Was there any other questions before I piss off tonight?
How much was the XP?
3,750.
Okay, and that was grand total for the whole entire mission?
Yes.
Okay.
3,750. Okay, I'm going to go and pass out.
Well, okay. I know. I'm looking into what interests me.
Good night, good night, good night, good night.
Good night.
Good night.